to the recap, our Celebrity HandiKAPPing with a K segment. I have got the Hall of Famer, the great Brian Urlacher. Brian, thank you for taking time. Your old coach is rolling into town. What's your thoughts on Lovie coming back?
No, I just saw that today that the Bears were playing Houston. It got to be emotional for him, I would think, getting back here. I don't know if he played here when he was at Tampa or not, but yeah, it's got to be exciting for him. They're playing pretty good football. Both games they played, they get tied the first one, and they kept it close with Denver last week. So they're playing pretty good football.
Yeah, he played here once with Tampa and lost in 2014. So I'm sure he'll be excited to come in and battle this club. What do you see from a distance of this Bears team? Justin has had his struggles, but I keep saying there's not a lot of weapons around him. It's a rebuild. It is what it is.
I said that before the season. Someone asked me that question. I just thought, nothing against the guys there. No disrespect to the guys on the roster, but there's not a lot of big name guys. Obviously you can make them into big names, by playing well. But up front, they don't have a lot of guys. Receiver wise, Allen Robinson was their best receiver last year, and he's gone. So it's just not a lot of guys. Like you said, there's not a lot of weapons around him. So it's hard to kind of gauge where Justin is because he doesn't have a lot of guys to throw the football to. He's doing a lot of things on his own.
Do you wake up ever missing the action of playing, or you're thrilled to be done?
I am very happy to be done. The competition factor I do miss, but I get that playing golf. I get that, doing other things with my buddies, but I do not miss playing football. I love the game. I love watching it now, but the competition factor is the only thing I miss about the game.
All right, here are the picks that we're going to have you choose from. We do 8. And whoever is the best celebrity handicapper is going to get a $250 gift card to Lou Malnati's, which I know that you have out in Arizona.
Spot, yes.
So John Yurkovich, went 7-1 last week, right out of the gate.
Just send me those picks.
Yeah, tell me about it. God.
That's good. All right,
we're going to start in college. The first game is a team that you know pretty much everything about. New Mexico is getting 31.5 at LSU.
Yep, I'm taking the Lobos. We won last week at UTEP. We were dogs. I think 2.5-point dogs. We beat them, I think 27-3 or something like that. So I'll tell you one thing about, we may not be very talented right now, but those guys play hard. And I know Daniel had them flying around. Coach Long will have them flying around. So I'm taking the Lobos with the points.
All right. How about Alex Brown's team? Double-digit dogs at Tennessee getting 10.5.
That's a lot of points too, but Tennessee can score points in a hurry. That's a hard one. SEC games are usually close, and I know it's a big rivalry. I'm going to go with the points in Florida on that one as well, because what's always happens to me when I take the line, when I take the 10.5 points, someone backdoors me or kicks a field goal to screw the line. So I'm going to take the points to take Florida on that one.
That's never happened that Tennessee is a double-digit favorite over Florida ever. Most ever is 5.5. So
that is a big line.
All right. Jay Cutler's Vanderbilt Commodores are getting 40.5 at Alabama.
Bama.
All day.
That's an easy one for me. Yeah, it's a big, easy one.
All right. The last college game is Wisconsin at Ohio State. Ohio State is laying 18.5.
It's so hard to pick. Like, Wisconsin games to me are frustrating because when you bet on them, they don't score any points. But when you bet against them, they don't give up any points. I still like Ohio State. Their offense is so good. Stroud throws all over the place. I'm going to take them in the points this game. I think they get going and put some points on the board.
All right, so you're laying the 18.5. All right,
yep.
In the NFL, the Bills look unbeatable. They're a 6-point favorite at Miami, who's 2-0.
At Miami. What's the over/under? I'm kidding. I'm going to take the Bills. I think they're playing good football. Their defense is better than people give them credit for. Obviously, Josh is a top 2 or 3 quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, he is legit. All right, the next game is the Lions, who look like they're vastly improved. They are getting 6 at Minnesota.
I'm taking the Lions in the points. They can score in bunches. Goff has them rolling right now. They got a pretty good win last week. But, yeah, I'll take the Lions in the 6 points.
All right, the Packers are in Tampa. The Bucs are laying 1.5 to Green Bay.
This is a hard one. Usually whenever Green Bay is getting points, I take them. But that was in the past. I'm taking Tampa Bay in the points. That defense for Tampa, and especially at home, they're going to be playing a little better. I I like them at home to beat up on Green Bay a little bit.
All right, the final one is Lovie Smith and Houston are getting 3 at the Bears.
Damn, getting 3. That's it. Can we make it a half? I'm gonna take Lovie in the points. I think it's gonna be a close game. Both teams don't score a lot of points. I know that from what I've seen early in the season, but I know Lovie knows how to play defense. It's we kind of mirror images of each other when we look at the defenses they run. So it should be fun to watch. But I'm gonna take. I don't think Houston will win, but I don't think they're gonna get beat up too bad.
All right, last question for you. What was it about Lovie Smith that you loved playing for this man? Because I've asked Olin and Alex and Lance, and they all said, you guys in the media have no idea how great he was to play for.
I feel like he was honest with all of us. He let you know where you stand. You screwed up. He didn't treat anyone different either. Like, I got fined for something I didn't do one time. He actually took it back because Babbage tried to get me in trouble. But yeah, just the way he treated us. He's kind of like your dad. You don't want to let him down. I think everyone felt that way about him. But the level of respect was very high for him and still is.
By the way, 3 of your teammates, in fact, 4 of your teammates just got nominated for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Olin, Hester, Peanut, and Briggs. What do you think?
I think Olin should have been in already. Peanut should have. I mean, Peanut doesn't get enough recognition. Devin's going to get in, whether or not that soon. I would think. It's hard to put. I mean, you look at the special teams factor. No special teams guys got it on the first ballot. I think that's never going to change. Obviously, with Devin not going on the first ballot, it's never going to change because he's the best to ever do his position. But yeah, you look at Charles' numbers, like takeaways. I say you add up his takeaway stats. There's no one that's probably close to him. You look at the caused fumbles, recover fumbles, and picks. He's got to be up there with the greats of all time. But Owen, in my opinion, should have been a couple of years ago, so he should definitely go in this year, I hope.
Brian, appreciate all the knowledge, man. Loved watching you play, and hopefully if I get to Arizona, you'll give me 4 aside.
4 aside? What's your handicap?
Not good.
You got it. 4 aside sounds good to me.
You got it.
Take care,
Enjoy your time in town, and we'll see you soon.